Hey everybody, we got Gabe here who just participated in our 2024 Invitational. It's our first Invitational. Now Gabe here, he got fourth place.
Yes, fourth place. So I played Hero Frogs. Hero Frog, yep. Pretty similar last time, but it's a good deck. I've been enjoying it a lot.
You got knocked out your final round in the mirror match.
Yeah, in the mirror match.
Did you play any other frogs today?
So yeah, my matchups. Round one, I played against Trey, who was on Blackwings, and it was a little unfortunate because Trey and I were on the same War League team, and so we couldn't really talk about it as much because we knew like the seedings. But we talked about it a bit and playing out the bracket and what people were playing.
There was a lot of like teammates going to this thing together.
Yeah, so I played Trey round one, beat him. Round two, I played against Gary on stream. It was bad, so don't watch that.
That was the only 2-0 I think on stream.
It was bad. Yeah. Round three, I played against Tahir on GBs, and I when I saw I was playing against him, I'm like, all right, I'm done, because GBs is a very bad matchup. Fortunately, I snuck that one out. Then round four, I played against Sasha. He was on Bayou. It's funny because I thought he was on Hero Frogs, or we looked around and saw he was playing Bayou, and then I forgot, and I thought he was on Hero Frogs again because I played him on DB yesterday, and he was on Hero Frogs, and he plays Hero Frogs a lot, and he starts to set a monster, and then I'm like, okay, it's probably Treeborn dupe, and then like I dupe block, there's Ryko flips it up, so I was like, oh, that's right.
Yeah, that happens, yeah.
Round five, I played against Indy, who's on Forgs. Game one, he double Armory Arm Colossal OTKs me. Game two, he was starting to go for like crazy sub with Dandy, and then I karma cut his sub. You
were telling me about this earlier. Yeah, that was a cool play.
He potted with Avarice, and he was going to send back 2 subs, and then I karma cut the sub there, and that was pretty much it. And then game three, I did a crazy OTK. My hand was awful, and I knew his hand. I knew I was pretty much going to die, and it was like the craziest OTK. Maybe I'll show it after. Or
cool.
Maybe not.
Yeah.
And then last I played against Jack, which was on stream. That was a close one. Pretty similar last time. There's one change in the main deck that I'll go over that I think is important. So 3 swaps. You got to do 3. I know some people do 2 in 40, but I just want to see swap. 3 sub, 3 Treeborn, 3 dupe, or 2 dupe, and then 1 Unifrog. Standard frogs.
Yep.
Nothing changed there. Stratos, the correct artwork. If you don't play that, play a different deck. Alias, Ocean, Infernal Prodigy, and Maliage. This hero package I think is correct and good. I don't like the malicious. I don't like people who do like double Ocean. Correct. The 3 Kais and 2 Ryza, I've been liking 5 just because DDV and Oppression is very prominent.
Ryza was... That made some pretty heads-up plays on stream, I think, today.
Yeah, I like 2. I will say a lot of bad hands. I was drawing a lot of Monarchs.
Yeah, well, you were saying that first game of round 2, yeah.
And then Junk and Gores. Yeah.
And are these all plat, or is
this
QCR?
Only the last few were plat,
yeah.
Didn't get that much money from winning last time.
Well, I mean, it's plat. It's not. It's not QCR.
All right, now for the spells, 3 Miracle. Unfortunately, I did not say this too often, but I'm going to in the deck. 1 for 1, correct art. Also,
I do really like that art. I picked one of those up, I think last month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Correct art, of course. Equal and Rhoda. Unfortunately, the wrong art. We don't have the Baseball Kid one.
I don't think we're ever gonna get that one. It's
know.
like a promo with some Konami game or something.
Yeah. BrainCon.
Yeah.
Equal. MST and Heavy. So this is the one change from last time. I did not main Solex. It just every time I was losing games, it was because Solex was in hand, and I didn't miss it at all.
Right. Yeah.
Now for the traps, 3 break. If you paid close attention, this has got a rarity bump from the stream to now, so there you go. Mirror Force, Torrential, Dust Shoot, and then the last card was Yada, which took the space of Solex. This card I actually really like a lot. I would want to play more like draw cards in the deck because it's just crazy when you thin your deck from the frogs, and like every draw card gives you so much, and like every deck kind of has to respect any back row that you play in frogs, so they will like use their MST or Heavy Storm, and I mean, you just get a good value, and it's good. And I did want to play Upstart, but I don't know, one Upstart's just kind of sus. So I just
The chainable is cool too.
Yeah, I thought it was good with that. All right, time for the extra, of course.
Right.
Again,
Yep.
Tokens. Gotta show that. There you go. Synchros. Did not really go into many of them. This was good. Drunk Warrior was what I used for the OTK against Indy. It was
Now, I did see a lot of frogs on stream. Were you the person that played the Junk Warrior today, or was that might have
Not
been,
on stream.
that would have been Jack then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rest of it, Standard Goyo, this dude, Black Rose. I didn't make many of these.
You ever make the guy?
I unfortunately made it illegally today, but I could have made it legally.
What was it like?
I used a Goyo and Infernal Prodigy, but I did have more heroes. I could have sent
E-hero only.
So it didn't really matter, but it kind of
because after Ab Zero, they were like, oh, we should make this specifically.
Yeah. And then 3 Ab Zero.
Yep.
And then for the side, Battle Fader. This card's awful. I shouldn't say I'm never going to side again because people will not respect it, but this card is awful. 2 Fiends. I would have liked to play 3, but I just couldn't find the space. But Fiends, it's always good whenever you see it. And whoever sees it in Frog Mirror match usually does well.
Yeah.
2 Crow. For value 4s and everything. Could have been 3 also, but just didn't. Vortex. Was good. The Solex in the side. Bring that in sometimes, just because I'm not main it. The 3 Dust, the 3rd's usually for Blackwings, and then 2 for everything else. 2 Prisons, I like Prison a lot. I think I bring it in against a lot. Because everybody has to, kind of respect the back row.
Yep.
1 Karma Cut, which
well, that put in some.
It was good when it was good in the Frog matchups, and then 2 Compulse. I always love Compulse. I think Compulse is always very good. Yeah. Most of the time, it's kind of bad there at the end against Danny's Fiend, but sometimes it's good. So
it's removal, but it's not quite removal.
Yeah, I still like it. Could maybe have it go down to 1, but that's the deck.
All right.
Yeah, shout outs. I will give shout outs to my War League team, Crebones. That's Pana, Not So Fast, Trey, Insidious / Dimitri. Who else we got? Final Boss, Sherlock, Godot, John Wick, Kotsis. I'm just saying words. If it means anything to anybody, then good for you.
Shout out to those War Leaguers.
Yeah, of course the everybody from Philly that I come down with: Rob, Dimitri, Garrett, Joe, Brandon. Evan for hosting always does a great job. Sorry, I forgot the most important shout out, and I never heard the end of this, and it came up during family dinners. I have to shout out my family, that is my mom and dad, and I'll give my brother Jacob, and then my dogs. Are you happy? Because they were roasting the hell out of me. Dimitri got 2 shout outs, but never them. That's crazy.
So, all right, so we're cutting that one out of the video.
Yeah, just blank that one. There you go.
2 shout outs again.
Dimitri's getting so many shout outs, right? That's like a 6 shout out.
Shout out
good
to
for
Dimitri,
him.
yeah.
But I guess my family, there you go. If you watch this,
all right.
watching this. But that's it.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Great event. Thanks for hosting it.
Thanks for coming out. Thanks for doing well too.
Yeah.
Good to see you take it home.
Thank you.
Well, the
Well,
top
fourth
4.
place,
The top
yeah,
4. I mean, that's
I'm going
good. That's
home
the
now,
yearly
but-
thing. Yeah. All right.
He's taking the cards he got home.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming out.
Thank you.
Have a good one.
You too.